close to that turn. No, I'm sorry if I act like some kind of admiral, but I've been to all kind of these ships before. And you know, with my big ship, they all my envy friends says, "Can you run that ship?" No, say admirals doesn't run ships. They just tell them where to go. Her ligger vi i et av verdens mest urørte områder, og i natur så er så vill at han tar pusten av deg. Her er havørner, her er sel, her er oter, og her ligger den norske stat og forurenser dette urørte naturområdet. Det er et biosfæreområde, altså et UNESCO-område, et av verdens mest verdifulle områder, utvalgt av en samlet verden til å tas vare på som et naturområde. Her ligger den norske stat og forurenser med fiskeoppdrettet sitt, og all driten renner rett ut på bunnen. Laksen som går forbi blir mindre og mindre ut av, fordi at her er rett og slett så mye lakselus at den unge laksen klarer seg rett og slett ikke. Sånn at fiskerne i området får mindre og mindre fisk. Indianerne får mindre og mindre laks å spise.
These rivers should be full of wild salmon, and these bears have been very hungry this year. They've had a lot of bears coming into the communities. 6 were shot in this region alone, and this bear is eating crabs under the rocks when it really should be up the rivers feasting on the wild salmon to be able to hibernate for the winter. This bear should be in the rivers eating the salmon along with the eagles and the wolves, the cougars, the trout, the migrating birds. The wild salmon feed all the life here, and without the wild salmon, we're going to lose everything that really means a lot to us, not only our food supplies, but the wildlife that depends so much on the wild fish. Right now, all the migrating birds that are heading south would be stopping in these rivers to feed on the fish eggs and the carcasses. The eagles would be eating, the wolves and the cougars would be down there feeding. Everything would be in balance. But these fish farms are creating a problem where the wild salmon are crashing to the point where we have no commercial fishery anymore and we hardly have any food fish. There's an opening today for a gillnet fishery in this region. There's only 3 boats there, and the maximum that they caught last week when they had an opening was 130 fish each. It's a dead and dying industry, and we're all losing. Poor little Barry. He's just a young one.
It's a yearling, isn't it?
This is probably maybe a 2 or 3 year old bear. He's probably just left his mother, and some of the bears were just skin and bones this summer. The biggest black bear I've ever seen was just a bone rack, and somebody was trying to chase him away, threw a rock at him, and he fell over. They're so weak, they've been starving. The berries were late this year, and there's been virtually no salmon. It's a sad thing when you see the bears, through no fault of their own, suffering and dying because of our actions. It's appalling.